What's up guys, it's Nick here. I'm back with part 3 of my lead generation series. Today we're talking all about landing pages. This is a great topic, and if you have any questions about it, drop it in the comments below. Let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about landing pages. So we're here in the lead engine tab of kvCORE, and you're going to see in the top left hand corner we have landing page. You're going to click on this drop down. You're going to type or click on the domain that you want to select, and then you're going to hit start building. All right. So once we hit start building, it's going to take us to this custom landing page tab. And so I'll go over some of the basic features first, and then we're going to talk about how to really implement these into your marketing. All right. So here at the top, there are a couple of default templates that you can use. I like this video plus lead type because this actually plays a video in the background, and you can capture leads. So this can be good for community pages, videos, things that you do. If you're doing a lot of video, there's some groups out there do really awesome video. If you're doing awesome video, you can use these landing pages to capture leads. So those are pretty good. But there's all kinds of different things that you can use. This Facebook chat one tries to get people to chat with you on Facebook. This is an address capture. This might be, hey, I'll send you something in the mail. Some sort of gift or fundraiser or something like that. There's all kinds of different templates that they have here in kvCORE for landing page. Lead generation is probably the most basic and easiest to use, though, so we'll go over that. Anybody that fills out this form and becomes a lead will automatically be sent over to kvCORE, and they'll drop into your CRM, okay? But if you want them to be hashtagged, which can be a good idea, so for example, if you have a campaign that you're doing in this landing page, let's say we're doing a open house sign up. Sign up to get notified of all open houses in your neighborhood, right? In your neighborhood. Something like that. You might put in here the hashtag of the neighborhood, right? So you could do something like that. So now anybody that signs up will get hashtagged, so you know what they're looking for, why they're signing up. Or if you use these landing pages, let's say for a raffle, you could say sign up to be entered into our raffle, right? I've seen a lot of people use this to great success. You might put in here, hashtag raffle. That way these leads came from the raffle landing page. That's all this is doing. The submit button text, again, could be sign up to win, right? Something like that. So this is going to control what this says. So you can see here, just change that to sign up to win. So you can change that there. This URL after login, what this does is this will say, do you want, as you can see, it's optional. You can have this page reroute somebody after they click sign up, they sign in, they put their information, they hit sign up. You can have it route them to another page on your website. So this can be really good, again, for those videos, or perhaps for, like, if you do a landing page that says, hey, sign up to view more information about this awesome home I just listed. You can have it take them to the URL of that home that we're talking about. Basically, the difference between a landing page and a squeeze page is that a landing page asks for the lead's information right up front. The squeeze page lets them kind of window shop a little bit and look around, and then it asks for their information. Now, there's kind of, these two schools of thoughts on which one is more effective. I think they're both effective in their own ways. It depends on how you brand your marketing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I do think that there are ways to use these landing pages, again, for things like a raffle. This is awesome. Sign up. Again, it doesn't have a lot to do with, real estate, but you can say something like this underneath. I guess you could say sponsored by right? You can say sponsored by you, right? And so something like that, people love free stuff. People love raffles. If you look up any ways to organically grow, let's say your social media influence or your sphere or anything of that nature, all the time, the number one way to do that is raffle, giveaway stuff. People love that. They'll share it. They'll post it. That's how you get them to do that. So I've actually run a couple of these and gotten tons of leads, not just leads, but followers on Instagram, Facebook connections on LinkedIn, stuff of that nature. And that's stuff that I probably put here in the bottom, right? The information about the raffle and where to follow us, right? How to connect. But again, you can use this URL to kind of point towards another listing. So you can take, for example, a squeeze page that you made, and you can put the URL, the link in there, and after they sign up, it'll take them there. Or perhaps, again, going back to, let's say, an open house example, you say, hey, put your information here, and I'll send you notifications on when there's open houses going on in your area. You might take them to a link that shows all the homes for sale in their area. That could be a good way to do that. Again, I would always require a phone number no matter what, so I would check this box. Unless it's really something you only want their email. There are instances where you might want that, but I almost always check this box to require a phone number. This background picture here, as you can see, this lady's famous. She's all over everybody's EXP's different landing pages, but you can change it to different pictures that they have kind of already preloaded in here. Which can be nice, or you can even upload your own custom background. What's interesting is that you have to use an URL. So what this means is that you need to find a image hosting website. I'll say that again, image hosting website. Google Drive is actually probably one of the best. Amazon Azure has free image hosting up to a certain amount. There's a couple other ones out there where you can basically, you need to have some sort of website virtually host your image, and you put the URL to the image right here. So there's a bunch of free websites out there. There's a bunch of other ones that do it a little bit easier that you pay for. But anyway, that's how you would do that to change this image here in the background. And then you could also use an MLS ID. So if I wanted to take a listing, for example, right, I could take a listing and I could put that as the background by simply putting in the MLS ID. So again, if you wanted to do something about the home just listed, put your information in to get more information, something like that, and I'll enter you into a raffle, you could get leads that way. Basically, you're exchanging something. I always view these landing pages as an exchange of services. Hey, you're giving me your information, but you got to think as the agent, what are you giving to the clients, to them, that they would want to give you their email and cell phone number? In today's day and age, we're in 2019, people are very reluctant to give you their information, right? Because there's so many, different scams and all this kinds of stuff that's going on out there. So you really have to think about, what am I offering to them to entice them to give me their information to become a lead, right? And so when I think about that, that helps me think about how I want to market this. And, hey, so oftentimes, again, I think these raffles are huge. Offer somebody something, and then they're more willing to give you their information, okay? So that's what I would recommend there. But this is how you'd update that background and all this. If you want to remove anything on here, you can simply double click it and it will disappear. So again, I can even just get rid of everything, and I could just do something as simple as this. Right? And then all you'd have to do is hit save. Again, you could go in here and, type in those other cool things. I could even get rid of this, although it will tell me that I might not be compliant. However, again, if I'm doing something that's not EXP related or not real estate related, such as a raffle, this could be a pretty effective way to get leads. I see a lot of people that do something like that for neighborhoods. A good example is if there's like a swim meet or something, and you're letting people know, hey, I'm going to sponsor, let's say, an ice cream truck for this swim meet, for this big event. Because, these swim meets, especially in the South here, you have hundreds and hundreds of people at these meets. You say, hey, I'm going to sponsor an ice cream truck. If you want a free ice cream cone, I need your email and your cell phone number to sign up. This will be sponsored by Nick Macri with eXp Realty. Right? And you can do it that way. It's a very creative way Again, what am I giving back? What value am I providing? I'm saying, hey, you're going to be getting a free ice cream cone. It's going to be 105 degrees out there. You might want one, right? And come out and see me. Now I'm going to get belly to belly because basically they're signing up. And hey, if they're signing up and they know they're going to be there, I'm sure they're going to come claim their prize, right? And so I might spend a little bit of money on marketing, but now I'm getting belly-to-belly contact with all of these people. I'm going to be able to sign everybody up. I have all their emails and cell phone numbers even before the event, which is awesome because now what I can do is I can take all of those emails, all of those numbers, and I can send follow-up. Hey, don't forget, we have the swim meet tomorrow. Don't forget that you signed up so you can get a free cone sponsored by me. I will be there to hand them out. So I hope to see you there. Now I'm sending follow-up. Now I'm getting, connections, building relationships with these people outside of just trying to solicit them. I'm no longer just the, sleazy car salesman type real estate agent. I am actually providing something of value. They're much more likely to put in their email and cell phone number. It's just realistic. That's just how, I view everything very logically like that. That's just how I see it. Now you can go and meet these people and you're going to have a much higher chance to really work with them. So again, it's, being creative in that sort of sense, I think can be very, very powerful. It's all about how you market it and where you put it. Neighborhood groups on Facebook are great. Nextdoor is a great tool. Pinterest, anywhere you can put these links, throw the pages out there. But if, essentially creating the landing page is very easy. There's really not much else to be done. You just simply, again, put in the information, type everything you need. The final step is you hit save. And then once you hit save, it's going to say, okay, you can't change it after it's done. You say, okay. And once you hit okay, here's the key, okay? This URL is the landing page. So if I copied this, I put this somewhere, this is the landing page, right? All right, so I explained in another class, in another course, another lesson within this course, how to create a squeeze page library. I would throw every landing page you ever make into that library, put this URL in there so you can reuse them. So if you have a raffle, a generic raffle one, or some sort of prize, maybe you do a gift card once a month, you can do that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel and keep remaking these. You can save the URL and it will always work. But it also has these easy share features. So there's this share feature in the top left. You can put it onto Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, one click. You literally click Facebook, and it'll open up a Facebook page, and you can just hit share instantly. So they make it really, really easy to share these pages. And again, I think these can be very, very useful in getting leads in some different ways. Some people are like, oh, squeeze pages are much better. I think it's really all it comes down to how you market it and how creative you can be with your marketing. But ultimately, that is how you set up your landing pages through kvCORE. If you have any other questions about different ideas and stuff, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to share some other examples that I use personally with some of my clients here at eXp. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. I put out so much content on social media marketing, CRM training like kvCORE, and how to dominate the competition digitally. So if you're a realtor, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You can find me anywhere on social media at Real Nick Macri. And if you have an idea for a video that you'd like me to do, drop it in the comments below. So now it's time for you guys to take what you saw in this video and put it into action to go out and crush your goals. I'll see you in the next video.